Hi everyone, this is Sunny Prasad and you are on the channel Mathematics Injection. So we will see the cube root of non-perfect cubes. I said this formula when I am discussing the square root of non-perfect squares. So this formula is not new to you if you watch my previous videos. So if I want to calculate the cube root of x plus y whole power, cube root of x plus y, that means x plus y whole power 1 by 3. If I compare these two, the value of n is nothing but 3. So I will put n value as 3. So 1 by 3, 1 factorial is nothing but 1. So x power 1 by 3 minus 1 into y. So I will take only up to 2 terms because this will be enough for, this term will be enough for approximation. So this is nothing but cube root of x plus 1 by 3 into, this is x power minus 2 by 3 into y. So this is cube root of x plus y upon, this is 3 into x power minus 2 by 3 is nothing but 1 by x power 2 by 3. 1 by x power 2 by 3. So x power 2 by 3 I will write here x power 2 by 3. So this is cube root of x plus, this is 3, y upon 3 into x power 2 by 3 I can write this as x power 1 by 3 whole square. So x power 1 by 3 is nothing but cube root of x and I will write this as whole square. So if you observe this here, what comes here, the square we will write here. So this is the formula. So cube root of x plus y is nothing but cube root of x, nothing means it is not equal to, this is approximately cube root of x plus, this is x and this is y upon 3 into cube root of x whole square. This is the result. So you can apply this, and if I want to calculate the cube root of 72, cube root of 72 I can calculate this on 64 and 125, and I have to calculate this on 64 because 64 is very nearer to 72. 64 plus 8, and if I calculate this on 125 I will not get approximate value. And what is the reason? I said in the previous video of square root of non-perfect square, so I won't explain that here. So 64 is cube root of 64 is 4 plus gap 8 by 3 into what is there here, you can square it, 4 square, 8 ones are 8, 4 square is nothing but 16, this is 8 twos are 16, so 1 by 6, 4 plus 1 by 6 is 4.1 by 6 nothing but 0.166, so 4.16. This is the cube root of 72. So if I have to calculate the cube root of 100, cube root of 100 I can calculate this on 64 and this on 125, and from 64 the gap will be 36 and from 125 the gap will be 25. So 36 by 64 is very much greater than 25 by 125. So I should not take this value. If I operate this on this value, I will not get approximate answer. So I have to operate this on this value only. So if I operate this on 125 minus 25. If you take minus here, then you will get minus here because here y term is odd. So if you put minus y here, then you will this symbol will be minus. So x minus y, cube root of x minus y is approximately equal to cube root of x minus y upon 3 into cube root of x whole square. So cube root of 125 5 minus gap 25 upon 3 into 5 square is 25. 25 get cancelled. 5 minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is nothing but 0.33. 5 minus 0.33 means 4.66. This is the result of it. So if I want to calculate the cube root of 148 I can calculate this on 125 and 216. From 216 it will be more gap. So I will calculate this on 125 plus 23. You don't need to write 23 here. For if we get clarity 2-3 problems, you can directly operate it. So 5 plus gap 23 by 3 into 5 square is 25. So if you watch my previous videos of multiplication and division with 25, you will get clarity how to calculate this. So 5 plus, this is nothing but 23 by 25 is 0.92, so by 3. So 5 plus 0.92 by 3 is nothing but 0.30, 30 is nothing but 90, so 2 by 3 is nothing but 666, so the 0.3066, this is nothing but 5.30. You can round off to 2 digits. So if you calculate one more value, cube root of 2231, you can calculate this on 13 cube. 13 cube is nothing but 2197 plus 34. I can calculate like this. 13 cube is nothing but 2197. So 13 plus gap 34 by 3 into 13 square is 169. So you have to operate this value. So if I think this 169 as 13 plus 34 by 3 into if I think 169 as 170, because if I increase this value by 1, it won't be, the answer won't be more huge difference, so it won't give you a huge difference in answer. So 17 2s 34, 17 10s, so 34 1s are 34, 34 5s are 170. So what you will get here, 13 plus 1 by 15. So 13 plus 1 by 15 is nothing but 0.0666. So this is nothing but 0.06. You can round it off to 13.07 also. So I increased this by one value because it won't be, answer won't be more much difference, because already the denominator is very huge, that means 3 into 169. I just increased this by 3, that means 3 into 170. So it won't give you a huge difference in answer. So if I have to calculate cube root of 4800, let us calculate 4800. 4800, it is between cube root of cubes 4096 and 4913. So I can calculate this on 4913, I will get more accurate value, and the gap is 113. So if I calculate this is 17 minus 113 upon 3 into 17 square is 289. So 17 minus, I can think, if I calculate this is 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, and 3 8s are 24, and I increased this value by 1. So I will calculate, I can think this as 38, and if I think this as 290, because the denominator is increased by 3, so it won't give you a huge difference, because 113 is though 113 is a less number, here the denominator is very huge. So if I increase or decrease values, the approximation won't affect much. So if I calculate this on 19, 19 2s 38, and 19 1s are 19, and 19 5s are 95, and here I am leaving the remainder as 5, because since I increased this with 1, so I will think that 5 is compensation in the denominator. So 17 minus 2 by 5, 2 by 15. 1 by 15 is 0.0666. So 2 by 15 will be double of it. So this will nothing but 0.1333 and so on. So if you calculate this will be 60.87. So 16.87 is approximate value of 4800. So in this value you can calculate the cube roots of non-perfect cubes. So one drawback of this method is, for example, if you calculate cube root of 100 in this method, you will get 4.66 here. So cube root of 100 is nothing but 4.66. So but actual value is nothing but 4.64 something, and if you round off this value you will get 4.65. So the actual value is nearly 4.65, and this difference is not so huge, but it makes a difference in some problems. So if I have to calculate this 5000, so I have to calculate this 4913, and 5000, it is more, this is 87 more than 4913. So if I have to calculate 5300, I can calculate this on if I put here 387, then the value will be compensated 387, and 5300 I can calculate from 5832. So if I subtract 532 from it, I will get here. So I can operate this on this, and I can operate on this. So it would be better if I operate on this, because the value is very much less here. Although when the ratio becomes 532 by 5832, also may be less when compared to 387 upon 4913. It depends. So in this type of problems, when it's complex problems, you will get somewhat difference in answers. That won't be very much huge, but this is the reality when you apply this method. So if you take this positive, okay, otherwise your wish. And if you like this video and if you feel this explanation useful, then please share this with maximum people. Thank you.